Hello there, second baccalaureate students. We are back with another lesson. But before I talk about the lesson, please look at this demonstration and tell me what do you see in this picture. There are two men and one of them is telling another person something. He is telling him something. Now, what did he say? He told him, I want to play football. If I ask you, what did he say? What did he say? So the answer is, he said that he wanted to play football. Now, in this situation, what did we do? We repeated what this person told the other person. And this is called reported speech. Okay? Reported speech, that's our lesson for today. Let us start with, what do we mean by reported speech? So it is reporting, means repeating, saying again what someone has said. When we do that, we change some of the words, but we keep some words, okay? Let me give you some examples. There are two types of speech, okay? Speech means al-kalam, right? We have direct speech, al-kalam al-mubashir, أو discours direct. And then indirect speech means al-kalam al-ghayr mubashir, okay? Discours indirect. Look at this example. I like football, Ahmed said. This is direct speech. Ahmed said that he liked football. This is indirect speech. How do you know direct speech and indirect speech? Direct speech, we have quotation marks, there is comma, and there is also the reporting verb. In direct speech, there are no quotation marks and there is no comma. Now, what am I going to teach you today is how to convert sentences from direct speech into indirect speech. So please pay attention and let's see how do we do that. Let us start with very simple statements. Statements means just simple sentences. Like for example, Ahmed plays football all the time. This is a statement, means sentence. It's not like a question. What is sustainable development? Or command, sit down, take off your hat. So we're going to start just with statements. Look at the following examples and we start always with simple present tense. Pay attention to how we change direct into indirect. Example number 1. I talked to him, Ibrahim says. Or Ibrahim said. Ibrahim said that he talked to him. I love eating apples, Hasna said. Hasna said that she loved eating apples. She hates couscous, Muhammad said. Muhammad said that she hated couscous. Now this one is direct, indirect. Look at this one. I talked to him. This is simple present. And in indirect speech, what does it change to? Very good. It changes to simple past because we have verb plus ed. So, if you want to change this one to this, first we take Ibrahim had said, and we start with it. And then we have what's inside the quotation mark. We add that. And then we take I, refers to Ibrahim. That's why we said he. And then we put this verb into the past. Let me show you another example. Let's learn how to change it now. I want to sleep, Ahmed said. So we start with Ahmed said, and then we add that. It's optional. Means we can have it or we can take it out. And then we have this I want to sleep. Who says I want to sleep? Who said it? Yes, it is Ahmed. So that's why we start with I, it becomes he, because that's Ahmed speaking. And then want in simple present becomes simple past, so we just add ed, and then we add to sleep. Now, you can stop the video here and do this practice. I will show you the answer. Alright, for the present continuous tense now. Present continuous means subject plus verb to be in simple present plus verb plus ing. حاضر المستمر. I am reading a book, he explained. He explained that he was reading a book. I am feeling better, he said. He said that he was feeling better. We are studying reported speech, they said. They said that they were studying reported speech. Now this is direct. Indirect. We said direct because we have quotation marks. Okay? And we have comma. Here there is no comma, this is indirect. So let's learn how to change the present continuous. Yes, before that, present continuous becomes, look at this, I'm reading, was reading. Correct. So present continuous becomes past continuous. I am feeling sick, he said. So always we start with he said, very good. And then we add that, and then this I, what does it refer to? It refers to he. So he said, he, and then I'm feeling becomes, the past continuous is was feeling, and then we add sick. Just remember, present continuous tense, okay, حاضر المستمر becomes past continuous because it happened in the past. Now when we repeat, it's no longer present, it's past. Now again, you can stop the video here, do these exercises, and then you can check the correction by your own. Let's see now present perfect. The teacher has never been abroad, he told us. He told us that the teacher had never been abroad. Let's focus just on this example. This is called present perfect. Subject, have or has, auxiliary, and then the past participle of the verb. It becomes subject plus had plus the past participle. So present perfect becomes past perfect. Okay, let me show you an example. I have already read that book, Aziz. I have already read that book before, Aziz said. So Aziz said that. I refers to Aziz, so we say he. And then have already read becomes had. Okay, because present perfect, this is present perfect, becomes past perfect. And then we add the other part of the sentence. Aziz said that he had already read that book before. We said present perfect becomes past perfect. Okay. Also here you can stop the video, do the exercises, and let's move on. Alright, simple past now. Simple past, let's just study one example, and you can do these by your own. Hisham said, I wrote the poem. We know that this is simple past means because we have the irregular verb wrote. Now this is direct, indirect. Hisham said, I wrote the poem. Hisham said that he had written the poem. So can you guess to what do we change simple past again? Yes, it's like present perfect. Simple past becomes past perfect. Let's see an example. He said, I studied passive voice before. So he said he because he, who said he, why do you, who said he, I, it's he. And then we add had because it's past perfect plus the verb study. Okay, we put the main verb into the past participle and then we say passive voice before. Now you can have also more practice here. Just this is just a small part of the lesson. We still have a lot to talk about, but we are not going to do that in this video. Until the next video, inshallah. See you then.